Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Food for Thought, where we talk to small business owners and entrepreneurs on strategies and best practices. So this week, our subject is entitled, Should we aim to be smarter or less stupid? Well, Mark Twain said, "It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so." Charlie Munger, who was Warren Buffett's right-hand man for many years, said, "It is remarkable how much long-term advantage people like us have gotten by trying to be consistently not stupid, instead of trying to be very intelligent." Now, I've spoken in the past about the Dunning-Kruger effect. This idea was realized as a result of studies conducted by Justin Kruger and David Dunning back in the 1990s. Essentially, they asked study participants to rate themselves on several different abilities, including reasoning, grammar, and social skills. Then they compared the participants' ratings of themselves to the ratings obtained by the study, which assessed the same qualities via a standard study protocol. The results were surprising, demonstrating that often the most self-confident people are actually the most ignorant and incompetent. Now, from my experience, anyone who has spent time in the corporate world can immediately recognize this finding as true. So, how do we apply this phenomenon to ourselves? Well, as Jessica Stillman writes in a recent Inc. article, according to David Dunning, who helped originate the idea, the real lesson isn't that some people are oblivious blowhards. It's that all of us should be more humble about what we think we know. As I've said in the past, listening is not waiting to speak. We've all been guilty of formulating our response, our rebuttal, or our one-upmanship comeback while someone is speaking. Unfortunately, this prevents us from hearing everything that a person has to say and could prohibit us from failing to see the full context of the conversation. Without a full understanding of what's being said and the deeper context, we expose ourselves to the possibility of saying something that is stupid. Now, this can be especially important when meeting with clients or potential customers. Just the act of waiting a few moments will often elicit more information that will add to your understanding of the conversation and what they need. Rather than formulating an immediate response, we should be much better off keeping our powder dry and not saying anything immediately. Now, here are a few tips from the Inc. article to become smarter. Use other people to test drive your ideas. If they can't stand up to the debate, perhaps those ideas aren't as great as you think. Being subjected to other perspectives and knowledge bases will be critical information to tell you if your idea is brilliant or not. Also, imagine the worst case scenario, especially if you're making an important decision. Examine how it might end in disaster. But this brings us to the last tip, thinking in probabilities. According to Dunning, you will instantly upgrade your intelligence if you quit asking yourself, will X or Y occur, and instead ask yourself, what is the probability that X or Y occurs? The easiest way to be smarter is to realize that something, or sometimes, we can be amazingly dumb. Looking for ways to spot these moments and avoid them will make you smarter, especially in the long run. One more quote from Mark Twain. It's better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. All right. Well, I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to discuss anything regarding this topic or any small business strategy, reach out to me at rich@speakingofsuccess.us. I'd love to talk. Send me an email and we'll set up a time. All right. Thanks, everyone. And hopefully, I'll see you next week. Bye.